What's up, Star Wars fans? How you doing? It's John, and I want to show you a closer look at the new Arcade1Up Star Wars digital pinball. Came out earlier this year, 2021. When they first came out, they retailed for, I got mine for less than $600. I noticed recently they raised the price to $850 US, which is crazy, raising the price $250 more than what they were actually initially for. Maybe that's something to do with COVID and the production in China. I don't know. Maybe it's the cost on their end. But that is a big markup, going from $600 to $850. I know a lot of people are kind of upset about that. So the question is this thing worth getting? We'll take a closer look, dive into it. It's got a 23.8 inch digital screen. It's not 1080, unfortunately, it's not 1080p. It is good enough, I suppose. And the audio is really cool. I got all the music down right now, but it does play Star Wars music. You can turn the volume here, turn it back down. You get your on-off switch here. These are your option buttons here, and this is your kind of start button. It does have a plunger, which does work nice, and it's also cool. There's a motor in here, or a mechanism that when you hit the side buttons, it's got two side buttons. You feel it. It kind of moves. It does feel like actual pinball table, which is cool. This is one of three that they initially released. They've got this one, of course. They've got a Marvel themed one, and they've got a Mars Attacks one as well, which has got some classic pinball tables on there as well. So here's the side art. Love the side art. Really cool. This is, of course, from the newer set of movies. I apologize for the reflection there from my window. The marquee. Notice Darth Maul is the only reference on here from the prequel movies, which is unfortunate. I actually really like Darth Maul, Qui-Gon Jinn. So you got kind of Luke Skywalker, of course, and you know, Yoda, and some classic characters. Very cool. It does have this right here. It's got a display screen, 7.5 inches wide, which is nice. And that's cool. It changes to each game you pick. Here's the other side as well. It's a lot smaller than your typical pinball table. I'd say it's about 2/3 the size of your standard pinball table. But what's nice, because it's not so large, it's not so heavy. It doesn't weigh like 300 pounds like your typical pinball table will. So this thing is not, I wouldn't say mobile, but it is lighter than your standard pinball table. So I brought it upstairs, for example. These right here, these little images, I actually added I got these on eBay. These are custom. I screwed them on top. Normally, there's no logos here that you see, but I thought that was kind of a cool touch. So now what I'm going to do, let's take a closer look at each game. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching. Okay, I'm going to turn on the volume a little bit. It's nice, it does have adjustable volume. It doesn't show you, there's no marker to show you how loud it is, though. You just have to kind of, there's different languages, French, English, German, Italian, right, Spanish. Okay, hit the red button I showed you earlier to launch. Once you choose language, shows you kind of the instructions on how to play. Go to launch. Okay, now that we've got it adjusted, you can kind of see the display on the top. It starts with Empire Strikes Back. You have A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Force Awakens, Ahch-To Island, Rebels, which is cool. You Boba Fett, Han Solo, Darth Vader, Battle for Mimban, Master of the Force. You most notice that Return Jedi is missing. This is by Zen Studios. These pinball tables are available if you have a tablet or iPhone or smartphone or Android. A lot of these games are available on those as well. I think they have like 20 different themed Star Wars movies or pinball table themes. It shows you the high score, which is cool as well. So top 10, each high score. It does save it on there as well, although I notice mine, it has reset over time. I got my initials there. So some of them is interesting. So let's go check out Empire Strikes Back, which is a great one. We'll hit the red button to launch. You got different players. You can play up to 4 players. You can do reset local high scores. We'll do single player, it's just me. It takes a while to load. And here we go. A really cool thing to have in your game room. I have this as my office. I apologize again for the glare the windows causing there. Hopefully you can see it okay. Okay, we'll start it. Pull back the plunger. Launch it. You can hear it click. It actually shakes. That's really cool. So it feels really cool. This is a fun table. So not 1080p, unfortunately, like I mentioned before. But it plays good enough. It looks good. And the clicking definitely makes it feel like it's a real pinball. It actually shakes so you can shake it too, which is cool. And like if you shake it too much, it says danger. I can shake it too much, ball saved. So you can hold both white buttons in the front to hold it. Go to, let's go resume actually. You actually, the left button, the white button, left one. Go to resume game, we're gonna exit table. Yes. New Hope. Go launch it. There's a bunch of options you can change it into, which is cool. You can kind of tell the voice acting aren't the original voice actors from the movie. At least I kind of think that anyway. It doesn't sound like the original ones. It takes a while to show the story does. Skip it. Plunger. There you go. I think of the 3 digital pinball tables that they have made, I think this is probably the best. I mean, I haven't played the Marvel one. I played the Attack from Mars, which is good. It's got a bunch of cool tables. Classic tables as well. Okay, I'm gonna left button. This is what the left button or the right button does. It shows you kind of how to play the game. The guide screens, different goals. Each pinball game has their mini games within it, and this kind of shows you what you need to do, where you need to hit to unlock. So that's really helpful. You can go to settings. You can change music volume, sound effects volume, physics volume, ball trails, pop-up score. You can turn it on and off, right? Plunger, calibration, reset, default, etc. Let's go back. We're going to exit to main menu. Let's do The Force Awakens. Nothing's really in order. I mean, you think it'd start with New Hope and then you go to Empire Strikes Back, but it's not even alphabetical, which is interesting. Okay. That actually sounded like her. Sound like Ray. Takes a couple seconds for it to load. You can see the digital screen there. That's really cool. See it? Yeah, Zen's done a really good job with these themes. Speaking of pinball, I'm really excited about the Mandalorian pinball by Stern, which is actually a real pinball. It just came out earlier this year, and that looks super cool. I'm trying to save up for one of those. It's awesome. Yeah, this is a really fun one. One of my favorite themes, this right here, the Force Awakens. You can't save within the game. You can't like continue later. Here's Ahch-To Island. I'm probably butchering that name, to be honest. This is from The Last Jedi, which is everyone's favorite Star Wars movie, right? I didn't mind it as much as a lot of people did. A lot of people couldn't stand it, right? But let's pull back. You can see I'm pulling back R2. You can kind of see how it's calibrating. You can't change the angle. A lot of the Zen pinballs, you can change kind of the angle of the view. You can't change the view on this, unfortunately. It might be the voice actors, actually, now that I take it back, what I said earlier. This cool spinning wheel up top there is really cool. This has got, what, 5 flippers on it, which is awesome. Ball saved. Notice that the digital display is in blue. The other ones were kind of yellow, gold. So, a little bit different. Next one is Rebels. Great cartoon, by the way. Bad Batch, by the way. Loving it. If you haven't seen the Bad Batch, super cool on Disney Plus. Just completed. I'd love to see a Bad Batch themed pinball. Would be sweet. Let's skip this. can kind of get on the upper level. With Ezra and all that. Cool. Different modes. I can get different modes I can select, right? So I can select mode 2. There, the angle changed. Hit the ghost. Here we go. Let's hit the ship. Got chopper. Oh, it went fast. See how the ball kind of streaked? You can kind of see that streak, but you can turn that option off if you want. Let's go back. You can see Boba Fett. Another great one. Start it. Oh. Ball save, nice. Another really cool, I played the Zen Pinball on Virtual Pinball in VR, and that's really cool because it's in 3D. Got the Starlight Pit, nice. Okay. Han Solo. Nice, the cantina music. It's awesome. This one has got 4 flippers. Oh, 5. 5. Stand corrected. It's got 5. Even when it hits the bumpers, you hear the click there. It's super cool. Nice. Oh, I missed it. Very cool. Okay. Darth Vader. Skip. So pull back. Let's see how it charges. It's like 4 flippers. Very cool music. I think for the most part, then there's a really good job with this the physics of it all, how the ball moves and where it would go. They've really mastered that. Done a really good job. I really have no complaints over it. I'm really glad I got this for under $600. I think I paid $550 for it. Again, it's $300 more than that now retail, which is crazy to me, as I mentioned before. I don't know. Definitely don't have any issues paying that much, $550 for it, but $850 is a lot for this thing. I haven't noticed any issues or bugs or anything playing in this, but I know some people have, like Attack from Mars, people have had issues with that version. Oh, let's resume. Is this from Solo? I think it might be. Okay, that's cool. Last one, Master of the Force. This is a really good one too. It's kind of good versus bad, which is awesome.
I'm looking forward to completing your training. In time you will call me Master.
I love the looks of this too. It's really cool. You got the good on the right side, bad on the left side. The music. Look at the different flippers, different colors, red and blue. Yeah, this might be my favorite pin on this. Anyway, a lot of fun, guys, with their holocron. That's cool. You guys get the idea. Really cool overall. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks so much for subscribing, guys. Leave a comment below and share it with a friend, of course. We'll see you guys soon. Take care, and may the force be with you. Bye.